Financial. Thank you so much for watching our podcast, Real Estate Insider, Where America Goes for Funding. Your direct nationwide lender for the last 20 years. Give us a call. Text my office if we can help you, 832-431-6331. Today we're talking about our portfolio lines of credit that we actually offer. We're a direct nationwide lender for commercial, residential, and private lending. And one of the really cool programs that we offer is a portfolio investor line of credit. We're going to talk about that today because a lot of investors, they don't know that they can actually bundle all their properties into one blanket loan and get one single mortgage. It makes it a lot easier to be able to cash out, refinance, purchase future properties, and you can draw down a credit line. So we're going to be discussing that today. We offer all different types of loan programs, whether it's FHA, conventional, VA, private loans, no documentation. But this is one that's become increasingly more popular, especially as interest rates have come down. There's been more and more demand for this opportunity. And we do all different types of financing, whether it's DSCR, private lending, hard money, bridge, no documentation. But like I said, I mean, reach out to us for any of those other type of loans too. This has just been one of the hottest ones so far. And already this year, 2026 has become an amazing year. It's been extremely busy. So we're really optimistic for the future, for the long term, as interest rates come down. There's been more and more activity, more people trying to purchase houses. So we're super excited about this year in the long term for the real estate, housing, finance, credit. But basically, the way a portfolio line of credit works, we're going to use simple examples so you guys can see. This is for somebody that is a real estate investor, okay, and they own rental properties. So it's for either single family or multi-family rental properties. It has to be for properties that you own and in a given state, one state, like for example, Texas. If you own rental properties in other states, that's fine. You just can't bundle them together in a blanket loan. Okay. So let's say you own single family properties, you own multifamily properties, and you have 10 of them, and you have 6 single family homes, and the average one is worth 300,000. That's 1.8 million of value. And then you have 4 multifamily, each one's worth 500,000. That's 2 million in value. So the total value of this is 3.8 million, and you owe, let's just say, 2 million on the whole portfolio, on all of them. Now you have different loans right now. You have 10 different loans, 10 different property taxes, 10 different insurance, and you're managing this whole thing separately. So you have all this equity in the property, and you want to purchase more properties, and maybe you want to buy them from foreclosures, from auctions, from private sellers, from private brokers, and before they hit the market, short sales from banks before they hit the market. You need cash to do that. And to go through a refinance is a very long, cumbersome process. So you can bundle all of these properties into one blanket portfolio and get one loan with us up to 75% of the value. So if the value is, let's just say, 4 million, you could do a line of credit up to 2.8 million and then pay off the first. We have to pay off the first mortgage. Or you could do a second line of credit, but it couldn't be a blanket. You could do separate single second lines of credit on each property, or one line of credit on the whole portfolio up to 2.8 million. And then anytime that you need cash, you can draw on it just like a revolving credit line. And there's up to a 5-year draw period. It's a 30-year fully amortized loan. Let's just use simple math. You want to buy a $500,000 property. You can request the ACH demand for those funds and purchase that property in cash. You don't have to go through an escrow process or underwriting or appraisal or title process for the purchase because your line of credit's already been approved. Okay. So it's a very popular program for investors that want to scale up their portfolio, and then you can add more properties to the line of credit. And you only pay interest when you draw from the line. So you're not paying interest until you've drawn from the line. Now, if you're paying off initial first mortgages, then you will already have a drawdown on your line, and you are going to have to pay interest on that. And another good thing right now, their interest rates are really low on this. They're around 6 to 6.5% fixed. So it's a really attractive program, and to me, it makes a lot of sense to consider a line of credit because you only have to pay one bill instead of 10 or 20 or 30 or whatever. And if you want, and you only pay interest when you draw from it, and you can continue into perpetuity like that, and you don't have to go through a whole loan refinance process every time that you need money. And as we know, as you go into the future, nobody knows obviously what the future holds. And what we do know is that you're probably always getting money at some point, but it's unpredictable to know when. And wouldn't it be nice if you could take that money and pull it out whenever you need it and then pay it back and just keep rinsing and repeating versus taking a lump sum and having to constantly pay interest on it. So those are the main advantages to it. Again, it's a fixed rate. There is a 5-year prepay that comes with it, meaning that it's a 5-year step down. It does require you have a 700 or higher credit score. It does require that the debt service on the loans are 1.25 or greater. That means the rents coming in have to be 1.25 or 25% greater than the payments, the PITI. Okay. And it has to be obviously in the United States, in the same state of all the other properties. You can't mix commercial with residential, so you could have a restaurant or a freestanding commercial building with tenants, and then mix this with single family. It all has to be single family or 1 to 4 family. All right. There is no personal income check, tax check, or anything like that. You do have to have ideally 6 months of reserves. 6 months of reserves. Like I said, 700 plus credit score. And yeah, I mean, there's no debt to income ratio check. You don't have to live in the same state as where the properties are. You could be in another country as long as you're a U.S. citizen or permanent resident. But that's really the opportunity and how it works. And like I said, you can do interest only. You could scale this up as big as you want to make it. The minimum is a $500,000 line. There is no maximum. But it's a very attractive program for people that are in the real estate business and they're trying to figure out how to tap into their equity with the most cost-effective way. So if you want more information, like I said, you may not want to do this on a single line of credit. If you want to do a second mortgage line of credit and do seconds behind your current first mortgages, you can do that too. You don't have to pay off the first one. We have a second line of credit, but you can't do that on a blanket loan. Those are separate lines of credit on each property. And you can do that, and you can do the second line of credit on a primary residence or investment property. The first lien line of credit blanket portfolio is only for investment properties. You cannot do that for your primary residence. So, but it is a very, very good, attractive program. And if you want more information about it, please reach out to us. Call, text my office if we can help you with it. 832-431-6331. We're open 7 days a week. One of our senior lenders will be here to help you. You can click on the links down below for enrollment to get more information. There's a link for that, or you can call or text, whatever is easier for you. So if you want more information, please reach out to us. I appreciate you guys tuning in and watching the channel. Don't forget to give us a big thumbs up, subscribe, enable notifications. Please get this out to anyone that will get value from the channel. Like that bell, it means a lot to us. We work really hard to educate you guys, get you the knowledge and the information as soon as it comes out with all the programs that we offer. So appreciate all of you guys tuning in and watching the channel. And like I said, if you want to join our loan partnership program to get paid for your referrals, reach out to us about that too, to get signed up for the loan partnership program. That's key. And then our Amazon Loyalty Rewards program, if you want to get the free Amazon gift card, if you're a customer, a vendor, a partner, check us out on Angelo Christian Mortgage on Google. Give us a 5-star review. We'll hook you up with that free Amazon gift card. Don't forget about that. And yeah, whatever we can do. Don't forget about Real Estate University. If you want to become a top producer, a top closer with Real Estate University, reach out to us. We're here for you. So appreciate all of you guys tuning in and watching the channel. That's why we're here. Thank you so much for checking out Angelo Christian. Take care. Peace out. We'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.